Alright, we should be live. What's Gaming Gamers? It's your boy Olino, and I'm coming at you live once again with more Hearts of Iron. For this time, it's one last game as Japan. A very special stream before they rework Japan in the new DLC, which comes out in like a week or so. And it's also special because we're trying to get 400 subscribers. So we'll see if we can do that. Let me send the links out. Uh, bu- 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 bu. And there and there. Okay. So, unfortunately, one thing I really wanted to do, there used to be a really funny thing you could do as Japan, where you would justify on British Malaya, and then basically go to war with the British right away, and you could join the Axis. But basically, you could move an army into Germany. You could navally invade from Germany into the United Kingdom, like move your entire fleet and army over there, navally invade the United Kingdom, capitulate the United Kingdom, basically knock out the Allies at the, before 1937. And it made the game really easy, really trivial, but they nerfed that because you have to join a faction, the distance reduced by world tension. So we cannot do that. So, whatever. But, historical. New faction has appeared, intend to take control of the government and strike north into the Soviet Union. Must eliminate them before they could do too much damage. The new faction appeared, strike north of the Soviet Union. Why do we have militarism, I see? So... do I seriously not have a medium? Don't you get a medium plane designer as Japan? Available as military industrial organization, high agility fighter designer. Trade focus aircraft designer. Hello, Alfalfa Bill. Good to see you. Yeah, one of these is the... Where can I see? Yeah, so that one works for mediums. Yeah, so we want the range-focused designer. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter all that much. I should probably just go ahead and research them, and I can just build variants later. Well, because realistically, I could just build tactical bombers as Japan, because early on, China doesn't have an air force. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some tactical bombers going. I think we just stick to the basics early. Do we want to get better stuff because we're going to war early? I think we go big on close air support. Should be fine. Also, starting with 4 research slots is really nice. Wonder if they'll change that in the DLC. Honestly, construction speed, I don't know how much construction speed's worth it as Japan, because we don't have that many building slots. Don't need to rush AA, so we could just do regular old artillery, I think. Yeah, because I don't really need to rush tanks. Logistics would be good. We're going to need logistics, because I think our plan, tentatively, is to try and capitulate China, And then when Germany invades the Soviet Union, we also invade the Soviet Union, because then we could try to capitulate the Soviet Union first before going to war with the rest of the Allies. And I think that's the move. Question, do we even want to start partial mobilization? I probably still want to build some civs early. I don't even think you have, like, any economy focuses. This stuff just buffs Manchukuo. Yeah, okay, I guess you have some basic... Man, this is, like, one of the OG... great power focus trees, where it's just pretty straightforward with what you do for that one. Yeah, so I think we're going to want to rush the Marco Polo Bridge incident. Yeah. I don't know that we care about doing, like, the rest of these focuses. Yeah, I mean, we'll just do these, and then we do all our other focuses. Is the stream working correctly? I'm going to refresh YouTube. Next streaming software to go live. Okay, so we're still here. I don't really need to rush the military designer. Okay, so we want to allocate stuff to our existing factories. I don't know why they love putting the Air Force all the way at the bottom here. I think we really just need... I mean, we're going to need some artillery. I don't think I'm going to bother with these fighter. Let's get a little bit more support equipment. Terminate those guys. Probably should do. Maybe I should go ahead and research a submarine or something. Submarine specialist. Yeah, do submarine. Get all our basic infantry, which these are big divisions. 24 with infantry. Oh, excuse me. Go for high logistics. Let's see if we could just put them on the border and hold there. Rest of these guys, just garrison for now. Put a general. Could try and do a, oh, wait, oh, hold on. Okay, ooh. We were on top chat, not live chat, and I'm like, I hope I didn't miss any chat messages. I think I'll try to finish all these ships that are mostly built. Capital ships. I don't know. Everything else, though, we could definitely... So I think we want to move the capital ships to the bottom, because those are going to take a while. And then the rest of these will finish earlier, which will free up more factories for us. My strategy for the Japanese fleet is put everybody in one big stack. The premier naval strategy. Okay, and then, honestly, after that, probably need a little bit more civs than that. Like 5 civs there, and then I think it's just mills everywhere else. Alright. And debug smooth for free performance. And let's get going. So yeah, we do need a lot of guns. We have a pretty decent deficit. Commandeer civilian trains. Do we not have a train line? We gotta know that trains exist at least. Okay, so we're gonna need trains. We don't have a truck line. We're gonna need trucks as well. And then we'll make our light garrison, light tank once we have the army XP. Right now, we could just leave that building. We could switch that to our garrison light tank later and save production efficiency. Oh yeah, get that into naval exercises. Alright, where's my... Can I see planes? Okay. So if their plane wings reinforce... Okay, so let me just disband these guys. And then hopefully they will just reinforce my carriers. How many trucks I got? I have no trucks? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, just focus on garrisoning like victory points in the coastline, I guess. Don't garrison the interior. Hopefully that's not as bad for supply. Killing me, my dudes. Okay, fine. Hold on. What happens if I just... Okay, so let me separate out. Okay, so these guys are all infantry divisions as well. And we just put them on the front line over there also. Shoot. Terry Governor start out. Local police force, and then I think we go ahead and just release the puppets. Here's we only have 20% compliance for those guys. We'll drop a save, but I think it's worth it to release them. I mean, we literally gain. We could see we get a whole lot of nothing from them. No factories. Release them, release his puppet. And then, as usual, they get the default focus tree, and that means they'll get to put 10 free factories. Also, do they have... And they have one unlocked building slot. Hey, do all these states have one building slot? Nope, Marcus Island does not have a building slot. Wait, why does it not have a building slot? Guess these ones have one because they're small island. Hi, soldier. Good to see you. Oh, and I guess I may as well build an intel agency. Garrisons are high priority. Release Korea as a puppet? I guess it might actually be worth it. Do I have any focuses that develop Korea? Doesn't look like it. I don't know that I necessarily need more allies, but they don't have a high amount of industry, so it is worth it to release them for now. Eun. Who is this guy? Is this a historical person? Oh! 28th head of the Korean Imperial House, an Imperial Japanese general, and the last Imperial Crown Prince of the Korean Empire. Before becoming, he is known by the title Prince Imperial Young. Annexed by Japan. Interesting. Yep. Oh. Doesn't have any portrait or anything, but unsurprising, unfortunately. Guess that does mean 20 million? I mean, my core pop is 65 million, so yeah, that's a lot of non-core population. And the Soviet Union will be fine, because I'm the lead aggressor in the Battle of Khalkhin-Gol, so I can just not do that. Prioritize steel for guns. Yeah, we need the mills. Tactical bombers. Biggest factory output, and then form raiding regiments for special forces. Yeah, so we want to do prioritize steel for guns, which gives me an extra factory even. Extra 2 factories. Do I have interwar tactical bombers? But per military, so it's I have the inter-service rivalry for Japan. So I basically have 4 different pairs of decisions where I can choose to favor the Army or the Navy, and it gives me bonuses, and then I get this inter-service rivalry Army strengthened, so it buffs certain things and nerfs other things. In general, I find the Army stuff to be better mechanically, but alright, I think we'll do 2 on trucks. Look like I have a tactical bomber to start. Like, no, I have this guy. Interwar medium airframe KI. Do I? Okay, what is this design? Just bombs. Oh, that's such a bad plane. Fine, I guess it's better than nothing. I believe Manchukuo, yeah, they have tons of steel, so I could just import all their steel. Ooh, and then I get the free naval XP. Well, yeah, I need air XP before I can do that. Which, speaking of which, okay, and then we can just disband like this, air wing and air wing. Oh, and then actually, I always forget, you want to do only train during the day, and then they want to take as many losses. I always forget to do that. Alright, I think we are just rushing it. None of this other stuff matters as long as they're at peace, yeah. Strength of your puppet's army, I mean... Manchukuo has a whole 9 divisions, Mengoku has 4, and then these guys are going to have no divisions because they have no equipment yet. And Manchukuo needs all their divisions fighting bandits, so... They're even doing it by foreign investors. Would like some army XP, but the Zaibatsus are killing me. I'm just stuck with that the entire game. Wait, I have John Seymour Farnsworth. Oh no, that's different than... There's another guy who like claimed to be the Dalai Lama, but he's not in this list. This guy was just an actual like double agent. Okay, so he actually got convicted. He actually got convicted of spying for Japan before the war, which is presumably why he wasn't executed. Can't imagine during the war it wouldn't have worked out. Well, oh well. I'll just do redoubt resistance here, I guess. Don't think... Okay, I will move these guys up to the top so they take less of a resource penalty, but... That's the Soviets. Yeah, we're not doing that. I hate border conflicts in this game. In terms of fuel, we have no fuel. Okay, I got out of my infantry equipment deficit, so we'll just have these guys train some. How much army XP does that give us? It gives us a little bit. Sure. What do you know of your war history, World War II? I mean, a decent amount. I definitely know more about the European theater than the Pacific theater, in particular because they have a lot more, in part because HOI4 just has a lot more detail on the European theater than the Asian theater, and also a lot of, well, I guess now alternate history mods don't necessarily cover too much about the IRL events. Fortress Buster. I don't care. I actually rather hold out for Organizer the most. Let's see, I usually do Inclement Weather, and we can do Instilled Aggression. Thanks. Oh, I mean, you know, yeah, sure. Let's see. How much army XP do I need to get my... Oh, wow, that's a really expensive tank. Oh, wait, hey, do these have... Alright, that's a designer, but doesn't have a variant. Can I just assign a variant to him? Do here, make a variant for all of these guys. Also forgot to do that. Yeah, although... Is it this guy? Is this guy? Yeah, I don't find Guerrilla Fighter to be particularly worth it. Infantry Expert will be the big thing. Oh, we got a new factory. More tactical bombers. Oh, we get an air XP. Very slowly, apparently. I think we're gonna go dispersed. I like the production line flexibility. Start importing for the duchies. Actually, we can import from Siam. Let's import from them. Ooh, anti-partisan. It's such a trickle when it comes to XP. Oh, this guy only costs 1? Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because one-man turret, yeah, it's just about as cheap as anything else. Swap this guy over to this design. But like 5 factories on that. Yes, that is on purpose, because this guy's just going to be used for our garrisons. So I'll make a light tank garrison template later. Ooh, that's probably good, reducing detection. Yeah, reduce sub-visibility, let's go. Oh man, I need even more rubber. Kill me. Alright, here we go. Do I have air? Those guys are all mostly trained, that's fine. Keep my Marines separate, but everybody else, I prefer. Can I afford? No. Can I afford 12 whips? Yes, I can. And I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys over here. And then what I can do is I can delete. How many trucks do I have now? Oh, okay, cool. I got a ton of trucks now. Cool. Let's see how bad that is for our supply. I mean, if I have smaller infantry divisions, it shouldn't be that bad. Do I have silent workhorse? I mean, shoot, if I have that minus 0.25 political power malice the entire time, I think I need it. Also, might run Prince of Terror and Passionate Gentleman, actually. Not bad, not bad. Games are concluded. So the fighters are tactical bombers of decent range, so we can move on. Let's get stop exercising. Would I surround Tianjin and would that work? I actually go ahead and get the basic infantry equipment upgrades. Hooray for basic mediums. I'll get a decent amount of air XP once the actual battles start. Let's go ahead and do improved machine tools. I could probably do another inter-service rivalry, which is going to be... Ooh, the land doctrine cost? Maybe I do grant draft exemptions. Yeah, we'll do grant draft exemptions. Oh, I can literally just build this. Would prefer not to. Yeah. I mean, that's 38. What's my current one cost? 37. Nah, it's not worth it. I'll just wait for the upgrade. Wait, he's doing armament effort too. Oh, I'm probably getting his factory then. Four of our military factories are received from our subjects. Nice. That's awesome. From subjects to civilian factories. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, I guess Spanish Civil War been going on for a little bit. Could have also maybe sent... I probably could have sent air volunteers to Ethiopia for some XP. Oh well. Is that Sakhalin core state? That is. Yeah, because I guess I get good bonuses for this. Drop a save. And war were declared. Actually, I could probably declare war. I wonder if I declare war on them. Oh no, let's just declare war on China first. Oh wait, so is that attack bonus against country while I'm in that country? More close air support because he's only fighting in that region. Oh yeah, there we go. "42 casualties and inflicted almost 9,000. Alright, we can probably afford to, so what I'll do is I'll go and just drag actually, we can hold this river, actually be easier. Where are my tanks? Don't have any. Oh, there's the troops he called in. Well, now I can just switch these guys to frontline order. It's just the terrain in particular for China just doesn't really make it worth it. It's much better for me to invest in planes. And China does have no tanks. Oh, I forgot to edit my Navy to do automatic split. Well, you know, it's break sometimes. As long as we can prevent our capital from falling. Stop. Just... I want to get some more guys on my mediums. Yeah, really slow getting air XP. Ooh, let's attack this guy while he's all by himself. We could probably do tons of damage to him. Oh yeah. I need the upgraded engines, and I want extra fuel tanks. I want so much stuff. I'm so greedy. Okay, he basically quit fighting, so now we can redirect everything down here. I'm gonna see if I can try to encircle Beijing. Do I already have... Yeah. What lets me do non-strategic... Oh, okay, so I do have non-strategic material usage. Let's have those guys fight, and our planes should be able to do pretty good work against them. And I could start switching guys over to the 4th, or maybe I want to switch everybody over to 18 with combat. I don't know. % attack. Or do I want to go ahead and get an infantry expert? Or I could get an air... Oh, wow, all my air... Do I get better advisors for my Air Force? Scientists? No, I do not. If that's the case, I think I'll just get an all-weather... I guess night operations penalty. Is a bad weather penalty here? Okay, so it is a different bad weather penalty, because that's more like the naval one, which doesn't affect the air one. We'll go night operations. Also, can I set these guys to... I'll switch these guys back to day-night. Now I'll actually get some air XP. Although actually air XP is quite a bit. But now I can make a decent tactical bomber. At least I should be able to. So let's go 2 engine 2s. I want non-strategic material usage and extra fuel tanks. Can I do another bomb bay? No. Worth it for 3 engine to get. I still can't. Design is too expensive. Okay. Wait just a little bit longer. Sure. Strategic material usage. Thank you. Extra fuel tanks. No. Okay, if I ditch these, then I can. 31. Yeah. Okay, I think, yeah, that's better for me because the extra range is just really nice. Yeah, just reduce the sub visibility. Granted, I don't think sub visibility is as good as it used to be, but I still like it. Oh, I should have put. Factories on convoys. Oh well. That's just keep fighting. Look at that damage. Oh yeah, we're about to get war economy. Alright, give me some military factory. Or I should probably get my research slot actually, and stop training the fleet. Oh, I should probably make it like a submarine to build also. There's more guys in. We're at 8k casualties to their 42k. Well, closer to 9k, but whatever. Ooh, he's last standing. Rough, that's a rough move, buddy. Yeah, I think I'll just do aircrew surveys. Hooray for another research slot. Ooh, MPs. I will need MPs. Absolutely crazy battle. Alright, now let's prioritize Army aircraft construction. Let me actually I'll go just get 10 factories on that guy. Amelia Earhart disappears, oh no. National Defense State? Yeah, I don't think we want total mobilization. Do we even have synthetic refineries? Oh, we do. Okay, sure. Let me actually do army expansion so I can start getting the ranged naval designer. Let me also edit these guys, duplicate. Oh, these guys don't even have... They don't even have artillery in them. Put logistics in these guys also. Let me swap all these guys over first, and then we'll see how much logistics would cost. Oh, too much support equipment. Infantry combat expert. I'll probably just get army offense, actually. That should get us way more soft attack. Ooh, and meticulous preparation. Let's go. I always forget, but I think it's breakthrough for artillery is better. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, actually, that's good. Do I really need to build synthetics? Might be able to get the Air Force I need beforehand. Oh, the stream quality is okay. It looks like the Twitch stream might be a little bit unstable. Well, that bypass cranking up world tension a bunch. You know what? If I go ahead and just get synthetics, then I don't need to worry about it. We'll hold off on doing that because I think we get big malices if we don't succeed in that mission. So we want to make sure we will succeed. Alright, let's just go ahead and attack so we can lock this guy up so he stops reinforcing there. Like half of you guys attacking there. Yeah, they should have just done that in the first place. Oops. Ah. Missed a national focus. Oh, or not complete our national focuses optimally. And move all his troops around. Yeah, okay, committed to that. You like that setup? And we're going. Breaking, and we got him. Ooh, this is gonna be a big one. So he's at 101k casualties, 33 to 101k. And that was 187k. Those like just under 90,000 soldiers we had encircled there. Okay, let's design a good submarine. Oh yeah, I have cruiser submarines. Neat. I'll just put him in there. I'll separate out the submarine group later. Alright, cool. Now, next question. Can I get... Well, we should probably try and push across the river here. You guys don't want to move troops around. We could probably stop attacking there. I want the range focus. Can the other one do? Yeah. High agility is just for regular fighters. Yeah, so we want range focus. Oops. Rubber supplies. We're gonna see if I can seaport trap these guys. Be a little silly. Max range. What is this? Mine laying. Fuel use. Oh, yeah. Fuel usage, please. Battlefield support. Alright, let's see how well we can seaport trap. Oh no, we have our allies. Well, I don't think our allies are really going to move their territory in here, though. Also, 233. I don't even know that China can move divisions around. With convoys. Guess we'll find out. I want to stick with grand planning. Grand battle plan. Yeah, if I can get minus 20% supply usage, so probably. Do I want to do any of these other ones? State service, military, proper heritage, accomplished heritage, tip of the spear. Spear's pretty good. Yeah, I could go and get logistical focus. And sure, we'll go ahead and get the spear, but don't forget. Let's see if he moves troops. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, in theory, he's got 40 convoys, so he should be able to move troops around. I don't have my fleet actually projecting naval supremacy, so maybe he'll move? But we can watch. I should go ahead and build a name. They might have also fixed it for the AI. Oh, nope, they did not. Oh, geez, that's a ton of divisions he just moved in there. Good old seaport traps. I think we just do continuous strike. Oh, he's leaving. Come on, my dude. Only need, what, 5 divisions for that? And infantry expert, beautiful. Oh, come on. Lame. How am I doing on support equipment? Not enough if I want logistics. Maybe what I do is I actually pull... Now that guy's got infantry expert, I go and just take out some of the better divisions. Put this guy into separate army group, new field marshal. Those guys, but we'll have this guy just concentrate here. Be able to get him that time. I have just a lot of fighters. Do my puppet have a navy? Almost certainly not. Yeah, no. And yeah, these guys are not going to have navies. Yeah. The AI, like, very rarely builds a navy at all. Yeah, we'll just keep it balanced. Oh, I guess I could have done the other one and then tilted it afterwards. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Guess I can put these guys in this army. Since I'm not using field marshal orders on them. Bomber modernization. Okay, I care a lot less about pushing the rest of these. Guess we'll just... I mean, we could do coal liquefaction. What would be the best way? Okay, so in theory, if I could sweep down from here... I wonder. Actually, I could probably do this. This might actually. If I sweep around. Ooh, nice. Please, yes, right. Yeah, I think it's better to actually go down here. I cut across the river there. I can build a railroad. Get a supply line. We might be able to do a really big encirclement here. You guys, like, lock him up there. Thank you. Alright, we have a rail connection. Okay, yeah. So now we just gotta push along here. Let me delete these frontline orders so we don't, like, destroy our supply. Punch across the river. Stop attacking. Back there. I'm gonna build anti-air, we'll need it later. Alright, now what we want to do is push here, here, here. Yeah. Alright. We need to just push, push, push. We need that supply hub desperately. Come on. Yes. Alright, now I can build railway here, here. Get supply going in that supply hub. And we can do pretty decent encirclement, I think. Guess it'll be better for us to push. Alright, there we go. Now we've got supply. Let's try and push here, because this will attract more divisions. Because, yeah, because then we just need to take this one province, and then they're all trapped. guy. Make sure he doesn't. Pocket secured. And now we just push. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 divisions encircled. So that's got to be, that's anywhere from a third to an eighth of their army. That's not going to be great for them to lose. And he lost 3 divisions on top of that. We have apology and compensation. Bet. Tensions run high. Or observers hope the situation can be stabilized. Here, we'll get some dockyards. Alright, now another question is, can I make my... Do I have MPs yet? I do. Yeah, we have the light tanks for that. And support equipment. Alright, we could probably just repeat the same deal here. If we encircle this peninsula. So yeah, we can push down, grab that supply hub, then we just cut across here. And then we just got to push quickly enough that he can't recover from the encirclement. Now we're still in northern China, so... Low on divisions. Please stop. Why are you doing this? Alright, put you guys on. Battle plan. Aggressive. Go. You know, I take you guys. Complete orders. Put it there. Alright, Long Lance. Reserve Immigration. Requires 2 breakthrough. Okay. I guess we'll wait. We have another breakthrough. Does America just keep a war goal on me? Or, but if they back down, they lose it. Because knowing my luck, I'm gonna like declare war on the Soviet Union. America's gonna be like wartime. America does that. Ah man, we're all the way back here. Oh well. Alright. Three divisions. Just focus on one combat at a time, so all our close air support can engage in that one combat. And also, there's no point in me really pushing until I get that naval base. Oh, and let me make sure these guys are fully motorized. Oh, this one, okay, now that I know that I can just switch them back and forth. What's my special forces capacity? I'd rather have that, I think, be higher. 57. Yeah, 70. Anything that lets you get that percentage higher and lets you have a higher special forces. Because there's some other things that you get that can buff that a decent amount. Alright, now I can put my... there because they're kind of making a mess of my front lines. Ooh. Push across the river here. Ooh, fast. Yeah, I just gotta take, I can take this spot. And this spot. Continuous strike. Ooh, okay, now I gotta build the railroad. Alright, what's going on? Put on the general. Panay incident. Okay, American British gunboats were attacked by Japanese aircraft. Separate actions today. West civilians from the front line of the war between Japan and China, despite being clearly marked as American vessels. The USS Panay was hit by 2 bombs and sunk. 3 American and 1 Italian citizen killed and others wounded. A separate attack on HMS Ladybird. 1 British sailor was killed. American British government issued strong protest. The incidents highlight the increasing tension between the 3 foremost naval powers. Okay. Yeah, apology, punishment, the officers involved, a compensation. Attack is not ordered by our government. Okay, agree to American terms. And they don't get the war goal on us. Yeah, our bombers are overstacked, so actually that'll help out some. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, about the same number of troops last time. Let's go. Get better armor. Alright, now you're back on track. There's 24 77 divisions. Let's see how many we can get with this encirclement. I'd keep pushing for now, though it's a little bit greedy. Oh, no, buddy, you stay back there. Alright, there we go. Currently have 550k casualties. Let's see what that happens. I can go ahead and make my LT garrison again because I didn't do that. Oops. Occupied territories. Because right now we've taken, how much damage have we taken? So, yeah, 1.3k. Having all these tanks will significantly reduce the amount of damage we're taking. I mean, we did that before we even got the supply hub. Wait, why are these supply hubs not working? What? Heck? Been recently captured. Okay, wait, hold on. What if I just connect? That's weird. Ah, he took C4 trap. Oh well, I don't think we were getting much more out of that this time around. There we go. Let's see, so we could do with another 18 divisions if I can afford to recruit that, which I think I can. That would at least let me fill out all my infantry. Those infantry groups. Alright. I think for these guys, we just... Okay. I wonder if the move is to push along the supply hubs before he super concentrates back here. Because pushing along the coast will be easy. Pushing deep inland will be a lot harder. I think that's what I should try and do first before his divisions all get concentrated back there. Well, I guess we could just train a whole army group at that point. Right, so rather get the plain text missing so I can start getting some heavy fighters. There we go. Just move everybody in here. Navy. Oh, and by. So yeah, a lot of those would be a lot faster research if we had the naval XP bonuses. Oh, we're actually full on fuel, so you know what that means. More cruiser submarines. Oh, these things use rubber with the anechoic tiles. No wonder I'm getting killed on my rubber production. Supremacy of will for superior will. That's pretty good, because this other stuff, these are just research bonuses. 10% division attack is really good. I mean, it's 10% division attack, recovery rate, and defense. Yeah, those are all super good bonus. Research, late game at least, doesn't matter. Alright, if I pull in enough troops here, it would get another encirclement if I sweep. It'll be a little challenging, but I guess if I have these guys push a little bit here. Army out. Yeah, because basically I'm like, they take 1, 2, 3. I can take 1, 2, 3 here. Basic medium tank. Machine guns. That range focus designer is actually going to be really nice considering how huge our regions are. That's 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 divisions. Which is, yeah, again, at least 10% of his army again. Oh, yeah, now I have those bonuses. I guess we just want raiding fleet, because that's what buffs submarines. Could go ahead and start ranking on some medium. I think I just need more close air support. Alright, well that got us another encirclement. He still has a ton of divisions though. They're definitely, it seems like they're trying to stop us from advancing this. Alright, I think we will just push along the coast here. This will be pretty easy. And I could use what, like 13 more divisions? Oh yeah, I could be getting Marines. We might be able to actually do another encirclement, because if I sweep Nanjing... Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be more difficult to do, but not impossible. Any chance I can put logistics in these guys yet? No. Very much not. Okay, we definitely need more. Just follow the railroad, my dude. All of Nanjing. Alright. Got that bit encircled now. How bad are occupied territories doing? 1.39k, yeah, definitely blunted our losses quite a bit. Alright, we'll get up to 50 and then I'm going to stop training again because we're running low on fuel again. And running low on fuel, it's more likely than you think. Yeah, because I mean, also, like, I mean, we can still do bicycle battalion if we had 270-day focuses for this research text. Yeah, it's definitely not compared to 10% division attack. I'm like, we might be able to get he moves a decent number of troops. I mean, okay, that's 3 troops. What is the fascist party called? Oh, the Yi Dynasty. There. I managed to escape. I think we still got 3 divisions though. Alright, at this point, I think I'm just going to stack everybody up into one big army group, let them all move into position, and then just push, because I think we can We'll see if we can just win this, because I gotta be wrapping up soon. But I think we can do this in one big push. Put them on carefully execute, and then I could just move my planes around as needed. Because as long as we have close air support, we should be able to win. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, because I have 100 divisions. Yeah, my divisions should be much better than his. Especially since a lot of the puppets will keep most of their, or a lot of the warlords will keep most of their divisions in their territory. So I never even need to fight them. A total of 50k casualties to almost 1 million inflicted. That's rough for him. Okay, let's go ahead and send some. We'll send one also up here because there's a decent amount of combat happening here. We could just push him out of those 3 provinces, then we can consolidate more. Just move on to the new capital supply hub. Alright, come on, we almost got him out of there. Okay. Alright. Oh, please. Yes, logistics wizard, let's go. That's okay. The other guy's starting to get infantry expert as well. Alright. Self-sealing fuel tanks actually isn't that good for me yet. Shang-Chi. That gives us a supply hub, very nice. How much war support does America have right now? 27%. It's not great. Not great, not terrible. Guys just don't want to get in there. They're like, oh guys, there's no supply. How are we gonna do anything? And I'm like, just go. Figure it out later. Got 2 divisions circled there. Communist China capitulated. Pull my tactical bombers in there really quick. Maximum damage to try and break through that. A lot of divisions circled actually. Okay, break. Alright, there we go. Whew. That was a tough one. That's a lot of divisions. There weren't like massive divisions, but still, alright, down to 61 divisions. We're steadily pushing. Let's focus on taking the supply hubs, guys. Come on, although that's actually not a supply hub. Okay, fair enough. Sure. How my puppets do it? My puppets aren't doing anything, really. They mostly just stay in their own territory, actually. Korea's been getting factories steadily. The Manchukuo. They've gotten all their factories. Curious, do they get factories in Wake Island or Marcus Island? All their factories are getting put in Saipan. It would be funny though. Like population of 42 people has like 5 factories in it. Dispersed industry. We've pushed pretty far at this point. How are we doing? We still have blind installer supply hubs. Might be able to get another encirclement here. Oh, definitely want to grab that supply hub. Could be 4 divisions right there. No more victory points to be had there. Oh, and he's almost capitulated. If we take Guiyang, it's all over. Oh, what the heck? What the heck with the Soviet Union? I didn't expect the Soviet Union to show up. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna need to group up. And man, that's a lot of divisions. Well, let me see if I can encircle these guys. Because if I can encircle like 11 Soviet divisions here, that'd be pretty cool. Save me a little bit, save me 11 divisions worth of trouble later. Nope. What I want you guys to do. Nope. Who's doing that? Hello, Zaid. Yep, just need... Just need to encircle the 11 Soviet divisions that spontaneously appeared in here, and yeah. Which, I mean, what percentage? That's gotta be like a tiny percentage of his army. Yeah. Like, less than... I mean, that's still like at least 5% of the Soviet army, which... If I can encircle 5 and destroy 5% of the Soviet army, I mean, I'll take it. Alright, let's do this. All you guys, don't be shy. This is going to be brutal, especially since I think this is a mountain province. Yeah, it is. We're going to be dependent pretty heavily on our close air support. Yeah, I mean, also because he sent a bunch of tanks also. Like, these are 4 tank divisions he sent, plus all his really big mountaineer divisions. So these are very high-value divisions to get. The problem is... they're very high-value divisions that are super strong. mean, in theory, they're encircled, so they can't reinforce. I mean, the big thing is I just got to keep on attacking and wearing him down. I think we already got a division. Yeah, we're getting him. It's all about just keeping him engaged. And keeping the close air support attacking. There. Yep. Ooh. That's dirty. Those are some heavy tanks? Or mediums? That's brutal. Whew. I doubt that shows up on the Soviet... Well, 300, so we took out, like, 11 Soviet divisions. So... yeah, that was at least, like, 3% minimum of his army. Yeah. Is that over? Yes. Oh, boy. Woo! We did it, though. I mean, yeah, especially because it was tank divisions. No, Soldier, you can't do a giant... So, I'll give it to Manchukuo once... Well, I'll probably give it to them once they have a, because I have the developed resources in China, which I'm not even sure if I can do. Why am I taking it all? Factories. I mean, I just have no... I mean, I guess if I lower their autonomy, I could extract a lot of their factories. I do want to see if I can do... let me see what... Okay, so the one thing about not doing that is that I won't drive up world tension a ton. So let's see if I just... Yeah, well, if I lower their autonomy, then I can take most of their factories. So, like, war reparations. Yeah, confiscate. That just confiscates their civilian factories. And I think the AI could be a little bit weird about that. So I'll just puppet them. And then now that I have... So if I do that first... Oh. Okay. I mean, I don't really need resource rights from them, because if they're my puppet, I can just trade with them pretty efficiently. So... I don't think I really need the resource rights. Yeah, it gives autonomy, but it's pretty easy to control the autonomy of puppets by building in them. Don't give me resource rights of everything. I guess I could just take it all and I guess they could trade for me. Foreign threats, really? Okay. Ugh. The problem is that, yeah, see, this is the problem, is that this, disables being able to do my resource prospecting in China. So this is a reason to take it, because they can get more resource out of it. So what I can do is I could just state transfer tool that stuff to myself. But we could deal with that later. And how many factories am I getting? 41 military factories from subjects. Got a lot of factories. How many civilian factories do I take from him? So what level of puppet does it create? Imperial Protectorate. Okay, so it is the lowest autonomy puppet. 25% civilian industry, 65%. My sub count. I have 73 submarines. Oh, like my subscriber count? We did it! 400 subscribers, gamers. Woo woo. That's awesome. We did it. Oh boy, now I get to make the 400 subscriber milestone. That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, I dare say that is peak for us. Now 800 and 1600. Yeah. Well, I'll be content with 500. 500 or bust is the next goal. But that's awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for subscribing. It really means a lot to me to think you've been subscribing or we've been streaming for over 2 years now. I'll get back into some HOI. Yeah, we managed to actually win the war in China before. Oh, that's China actually itself has positive relations. Yeah. Yeah, and I do know that the growth was kind of slow just because I was playing so much Skyrim, which, pretty old game. People were pretty great about can I do Cold War mod? I'm pretty sure they're going to update the Steam Workshop for that one after they do, after the new DLC comes out, is my assumption. But we'll see. He's referring to Cold War Iron Curtain. So, because right now, like, the Vietnam War and everything is just broken in that one. We'll assign factories later. So I unfortunately need to call it for tonight because I do have work tomorrow. But we did some pretty good stuff. I think next time we will probably... I'm tempted to... Next game we might see if I might disband our faction. Because if we disband our faction and can join the Axis, we can move our fleet and army over to Germany. Our fleet and army over to Germany, and then we can naval invade the United Kingdom, and we might be able to capitulate the Allies early on. Be pretty good. Not a good idea? I think it's a great idea. We'll see. Otherwise, we just fight the Soviets when Germany invades the Soviets. But either way, let me save. And stream 1 end. And I will see you all next time. Once again, thanks a lot for letting me hit 400 subscribers. Bye-bye.